everyone, I am Teacher Nicole for your science class. So before we begin, may I request everyone to please stand and the prayer leader in front.
Ama namin Diyos, sa mga kapangyarihan sa lahat, Ama, narito po kami ngayong umaga, kung ano po sana papatnubay sa amin sa maghapon na to, maanong pagkalooban niyo po kami yung talinong nagmumula sa iyo, sa pangalan ni Jesus, ang ating kanilang kapagligtas amin.
Amen. Yan. So, once again, magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga rin po.
Okay, you may take your seat. So, bago tayo magsimula, kung may mga kalat sa paligid nyo, kindly pakipulot. Yan. So, okay. Yan. Bago tayo magsimula, mag-check muna tayo ng ating attendance. So, once I call your name, instead of saying present, you will say the name of your crush. Understood?
Yes po.
Okay, let's start. Balidoy.
Atom Marolio.
Okay, Marga po.
Peyo.
Reyes.
Jungkook.
Saban.
Taylor Swift.
Very good. The one is absent today. So, okay, yesterday, we talked about the changes in matter. So, can anyone here in the class who can summarize of what was our topic yesterday? Yes? Balidoy?
We talked about yesterday about changes of matter and the materials undergo the process.
Okay, very good. So yesterday we talked about and we differentiate the process or the materials that undergoes the process of physical and chemical change. So back on our topic. So yesterday I told you to bring materials or any substances that you can find in your home for our activity called State Your Feelings. So did you bring your materials?
Yes,
po.
Okay, if that's so, let's start the activity. First, I want you to put the water in the cup. Yan. And then now, write your insight on a piece of paper. Okay, if done, kindly put the substances you bring in the cup of water and then also write your insight. Okay, now that you are done in our activity, can anyone here guess of what was our topic for today? Yes? Bon?
I think our topic for today is all about solution.
Okay, very good guess. Another answer. Yes, Erica?
I think, Mom, our topic for today is mixture and pure substances.
Okay, very good. So for today's topic, we will be going to discuss mixtures and pure substances. So for the objectives, first, you students should be able to identify a matter to be a mixtures or pure substances. Next is to demonstrate the formations of the substances and mixtures in presentation. And lastly, collaborate in class through recitation some common substances that you can find in your home. So, okay, for the introduction, we have here the mixtures. So, kindly read, Miss Erica.
Mixture is a compound made of two or more chemical components that are not chemically linked. A physical blend of two or more substances that preserve their identities and are blended in the form of solution, suspension, or colloids.
Okay, thank you. So, when it comes to chemistry, ang mixture ay isa siyang compound wherein it composed of two chemical components na kung saan they are not chemically linked. It can be heterogeneous and homogeneous. So, later, malalaman natin kung ano ba yung tinatawag natin na homogeneous and heterogeneous. So, ang physical blend or ang two or more substances na nagpe-preserve ng identities nila ay tinatawag natin na mixtures. It can be in a form of solution, suspensions, and colloids. So, we have three general properties of mixtures. So, first, ang component ng mixtures ay napapanatili nito ang kanyang original properties. Next, ang pagsaseparate ay mas madali kumpara sa pure substances. And lastly, ang proportion ng components ng mixtures ay variable. When we say variable, ito ay nagbabago. So, let us now proceed to the characteristic of mixtures. So, here in mixtures, there is no chemical force acting between the two or more substances kapag sila ay pinag-mix. And dito din, makaklasify sila as a heterogeneous or homogeneous. And during the formation ng mixtures, ang kanilang energy ay hindi nagbabago. And all the changes or all the phases of matter, including the solid, liquid, or gas, they can form a mixtures when they combine. So let us now jump to the types of mixtures. So we have heterogeneous and homogeneous. When we talk about heterogeneous, meaning the properties are not uniform. For example, ang oil and water, kapag pinaghalo ba natin sila, maghahalo ba sila kaagad?
Hindi
po.
po.
So, di ba napapansin nyo ang oil, lumulutang siya, so mas madali natin ma-identify kung alin dun yung oil at kung alin dun yung water. Unlike the homogeneous wherein it has a uniform properties. For example, yung sugar and water. Kapag pinaghalo natin sila, di ba, hindi na natin ma-identify yung mga particles ng sugar. Kasi nakahalo na siya sa tubig. So, did you understand the mixture?
Yes
Yes
po.
po.
Okay, let us now proceed to the pure substances. Mr. Ephraim, kindly read the introduction. Introduction only.
Pure substances are forms of matter that have definite chemical compositions. They can be classified as elements or compounds. An element is a substance that consists of only one type or kind of an atom. An element is a pure substance as it cannot be broken down. Compounds, on the other hand, are also pure substances when two or more elements are combined chemically in a fixed ratio.
Okay, thank you. So when we talk about the pure substances, it can be classified as an element or compound. Pag sinabi natin element, ang substance niya ay meron lamang isang atom at ito ay hindi na-breakdown or hindi siya mabilis ma-dissolve sa water. When we say naman compound, on the other hand, isa siyang pure substances wherein meron siyang two or more combined elements na kung saan meron siyang naka-fix na ratio. For example, when we talk about the elements, ang example niya ay yung gold, copper, oxygen, chlorine, and the diamond. Kapag naman sinabi natin compound, ang mga examples nun ay salt, yung water, sugar, na kung saan kapag pinaghalo nyo siya, hindi nyo na madedetermine kung alin pa doon yung sugar. So, okay. Now, that you fully understand the lesson and we are done in the discussion, may I ask you, Miss Sarah, can you differentiate the mixtures and pure substances?
Mixture, it can be compound, it composed of two or more elements, and pure substances, it can be element or compound.
Okay, very good. So, short summary, when we talk about the mixtures, it can be homogeneous and heterogeneous. And when we say pure substances, it can be compounds or elements. So now let us proceed to a short activity called picture analysis. So I will present a picture wherein you will be going to identify whether it is a mixtures or a pure substances. And everyone who will get the correct answer will be given additional points for our quiz later. So ready na ba kayo?
Yes
Yes
po.
po.
So, okay, for the first picture we have... Yes, Erica?
Mixture po.
Okay, very good. It is an example of mixture. Next. Yes, Ephraim?
It is a pure substance.
Okay, very good. It is an example of pure substances. Next picture we have... Yes, Balidoy?
I think, ma'am, that's a pure substance.
Okay, very good. It is also an example of pure substances. And last picture... Yes, Anna?
It is a mixture.
Okay, very good. It is an example of mixtures. So I guess you fully understand the lesson. So now before we proceed to our quiz, Miss Erica, can you please differentiate the homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures?
The homogeneous mixture is, ano po? Hindi siya nag-mix. For example po, the compound to the water, hindi siya nag-mix. So the hetero po is nag-mix siya. Nag-mix siya which is, example is, no pala. The hetero is hindi nag-mix.
Okay.
Like yung example niyo po, the water and the oil. While the homo is nag-mix po siya, example is the sugar and the water.
Okay, very good. So now I want you to get one 4 sheet of paper for our quiz. So I will present the questions and you have 10 minutes to answer. So, okay, are you ready?
Yes po.
So, here's the quiz. Okay, kindly pass your paper. Okay, thank you. So, before we end the discussion, did you understand what was our topic for today?
Yes po.
Okay, can you give me an example of a mixture? Yes, Erica?
Water and soy sauce.
Okay, very good. Can you give me an example of substance?
Salt.
Okay, very good. Okay, for your assignment, I want you to create a collage consisting of different mixtures and substances na makikita nyo sa bahay ninyo. Ilalagay nyo ito sa illustration board with plastic cover. That would be passed on December 16 during our time. Maliwanag ba?
Yes po.
So, thank you so much for your cooperation. I hope you learned a lot in this discussion and see you again on our next meeting. Goodbye, class!
Goodbye.